There are four stages to manifesting your SP or your desired relationship. And if you understand which stage you are on, you will know exactly how to attract or manifest your SP. All you have to do is just understand how your subconscious mind works. And in this training program, I want you to identify which stage are you on, because what's standing between you and your SP or your desired relationship is just those few stages that you need to cross. And once you do that, the real magic begins. Now, to understand what we are talking about, we need to understand our subconscious resistance. And each and every one of us has certain subconscious resistance which is stopping us from attracting our desired relationship or our SP. Now, in my experience, I have helped a lot of the people attract their desired relationship and find the relationship that they truly desire. And this is what I can tell you. There are four stages of resistance. And if we can understand what these four stages are talking about, we will understand how we can overcome them and how we can attract our SP or our desired relationship in the shortest amount of time. So let's get started. Now, let's start with stage one, which is subconscious incompetence. Now, at this particular stage, a person has a mindset where they feel, I don't believe in this. Now, at this stage, the resistance level is the highest. This is the stage where a person rejects anything that challenges their worldview, blocks information that contradicts their emotional wound, unconsciously clings to old identity, which can be love is hard, people always leave, dismisses manifestation, healing, or inner work, thinks results come only from chasing, forcing, or fixing the other person. Now, if you observe at this particular stage, your belief is the biggest blockage. And we need to understand our subconscious mind operates on beliefs, and our beliefs are the foundational blocks of our reality. Whatever we can manifest or how we experience reality is based upon our beliefs. And if our belief is that it is impossible to attract the person, and we are operating from our subconscious traumas or our father wound or our mother wound, our subconscious mind will create resistance. Now, this resistance will create a belief that I need to chase the other person needs to change, my reality needs to change. So, at this stage, your entire focus would be that you want your external reality to change without putting in any efforts to realize that your subconscious mind has the capability of changing your entire reality, but you are lacking the will to understand that you can make a difference. What is happening at this stage? The subconscious mind is protecting the person from disappointment by rejecting new possibilities. This is why methods don't work here. The mind won't allow new reality tracks. There is zero magnetic pull for SP because the core belief is against it. Now, if you observe, if you are at this particular stage, no matter what you do, the resistance in your subconscious mind is so high that it will not allow you to attract your SP. Now, this is because of your subconscious traumas. Now, at this stage, your father wound and your mother wound will be there. But however, your belief is that you cannot overcome this. Now, because of this, a lot of the people get stuck in this stage forever. They live their entire life thinking they cannot heal and they cannot find the relationship. And people on this stage usually lose their SP in relationships, and they never end up finding the real relationship that they truly desire. Now, this is the hard truth. People who are on stage one will never ever find healthy relationship because their father wound and mother wound is being protected by their limiting beliefs. Now, let's move on to stage two, which I like to call the conscious incompetence. Now, at this stage, the person's subconscious mind is like, okay, I'll try, but I don't know how. Now, at this stage, if you see, the limiting belief is collapsing. And since it is collapsing, now the person has the subconscious competence, a bit of it at least, but their conscious mind is still incompetent. That means the person starts wanting to understand how subconscious attraction works, searching for methods, rituals, signs, and proofs, binge watching SP videos, looking for techniques to test, craving reassurance. This is the awakening stage. The mind is opening but still insecure. The subconscious begins to weaken its old identity. At this stage, the person is looking for evidence, examples, testimonial steps, structure. They want to believe, but fear still competes with desire. Now, if you observe, my entire content is focused around helping people who are at stage 2. This is what I do with my content. I am giving them the conscious competence. I'm trying to remove their conscious incompetence. I'm trying to explain to you guys how your subconscious mind works. At this stage, even though your subconscious incompetence is low, your conscious incompetence is high. You have no idea what you need to do. You would be binge watching a lot of different content trying to understand how you can build up the conscious competence so that you can attract your SP. Now, at this stage, something really magnificent happens. Once you start watching all of these content and all of these studies and research, and you try to understand how the human subconscious mind works, you are standing right between stage 2 and stage 3. Now, between stage 2 and stage 3 comes the decision point. Now, we need to understand what this decision point is. You see, at this stage, this is the moment where someone decides either yes or no. Yes means I'm ready to trust the process, or no means this won't work for me. Now, two things will happen. If they say no, they snap back to stage 1, which is subconscious incompetence. Their subconscious mind will be like, oh, this is all bullshit. I need to go back to believing nothing works out. Now, if the person chooses yes, if their decision is yes, they enter the transformation phase. This is the psychological doorway to real change. Now, I want you guys to understand something. If you observe, to enroll people into my 15 days instant healing program, I offer them a free mini therapy session. Now, this entire free mini therapy session is designed for me to assess if they are at a decision point where they can say yes to transformation, and if they can accept that their subconscious mind is capable enough to attract their desired relationship. And when I am trying to evaluate people's subconscious mind in my free mini therapy session, this is what I'm trying to assess. Which stage are they on? How much resistance is present inside their subconscious mind? And a lot of the people think I might convince them to enroll into my program, but then they realize I do not convince anyone. Because if I try to convince you, or if I try to push you into saying yes to the transformation, the resistance will still be there. That means no matter what I do with you, how much I try to heal you, you will snap back to stage 1 and you will not experience the results. This is why it's really important for you guys to understand. If at this particular stage you choose to say no, your subconscious mind will revert back to subconscious incompetence, which is stage 1. It will block out all the information that challenges its belief, that is, that you can heal, you can attract the relationship that you truly desire. Your external reality is a manifestation of your internal reality, and this is why it's really important that no person is pressured into saying yes. It needs to be their own choice, because if it is their own choice, the resistance is gone. And once the resistance is gone, the subconscious mind takes them to stage 3. Now, stage 3 is subconscious competence. And this is where the subconscious mind goes like, my subconscious sees the result. Now, what happens at this stage? The resistance level is quite low. It is barely there, but what does it mean? Something finally clicks here. The person sees small signs, feels internal shift, experiences relief, gets unexpected movement, notices SP reacting differently, or feels emotionally lighter. Now the subconscious mind is convinced this is real. Now my 15 days instant healing program is designed to address stage 3. This is where I come in. This is where my healing modalities come in. This is where I introduce you to the concept of instant healing hypnosis. And this is where we heal your father wound and your mother wound, and you experience the shift. And since I use instant healing hypnosis, the shift is instant, and you suddenly start experiencing that your emotions feel lighter now. Your reality starts changing. You start attracting good relationships into your life, and all of this is quite instant. There is still a trap over here, and we need to understand what that trap is. They still lack the conscious competence. Understand this. My program will give you the tools to become subconsciously competent, but there is still a gap. And by that, we mean they don't fully understand why it works. Progress feels magical but unstable. Old patterns may still try to come back. Fear can still creep in. Results aren't permanent yet. This is where people lose momentum because the old identity can still pull them back. Now, I want you guys to understand something really important. If it was about healing, you can heal in less than 2 to 3 minutes. And as an instant healing hypnotherapist, I have done this again and again with a lot of different people. Healing is not that hard. It is all about understanding how healing works. The method that I use for instant healing hypnosis is I take you to a point in your subconscious mind that stores the trauma. And your subconscious mind will be happy to remove that trauma, but your subconscious mind will ask you to acknowledge certain lessons. Now, these lessons are your safeguard. These lessons are very important for your subconscious mind. It wants you to start practicing those lessons in your life. This is how your subconscious mind tells you that if you keep practicing these lessons, I will be able to manifest whatever you truly desire. But I want you to start practicing these lessons. Now, the importance of this lesson is the moment I take my clients into instant healing hypnosis and I remove their father wound or mother wound, their subconscious mind gives them the lesson. The moment they acknowledge the lesson, the pain is gone. The emotional shift is instant and they feel the emotional relief and they are able to understand that something is different inside of them. And this shift is permanent, but on one single condition. The lessons that your subconscious mind gave you need to start practicing them. Now, a lot of the people, when they enroll into my program, they are thinking like, okay, I'm going to teach them certain lessons. I'm going to tell them what to do in their life. This is not what I do. I never tell people what they need to do. I only take you to a part of your subconscious mind that stores all the lessons. And once I help you get those lessons, I explain to you how you need to start practicing those lessons. And practicing those lessons is your responsibility. And that takes us to stage 4. Now, stage 4 is what I call the conscious competence. You already have the subconscious competence. Now you need the conscious competence. Now, at this stage, the subconscious mind goes like, I understand what works and I can maintain it. Now, at this stage, the resistance level is none because you have already acknowledged the lessons and now you are about to practice that. This is the stage of permanent transformation. The person can now understand how the subconscious picks reality tracks, how to maintain emotional neutrality, how attraction works from the inside out, how to decode subconscious lessons, how healing plus action creates alignment. Now, understand this. Getting those lessons from your subconscious mind was at stage 3, and practicing those lessons is stage 4. What we are effectively trying to do is build an alliance between your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. And if we can build up that alignment, that's when magic actually begins. That's when manifestations become faster. Now, at this stage, people understand how they can bring their subconscious lessons into their conscious reality. And once they combine subconscious healing, identity shifting, aligned actions, nervous system upgrade, this is when SP attraction becomes predictable, stable, natural, and permanent. The magnetic field is now aligned on both conscious plus subconscious level. This is when transformation is complete. Now, I want you guys to understand what I'm trying to explain over here. I want you to first of all observe which stage are you on. Then understand at that particular stage what do you need to do? What is the next stage? And what do you need to do to get to the next stage? Because remember, the moment you reach to stage 4, magic will become permanent. Things will manifest flawlessly into your reality. And that is exactly why my 15 days instant healing program has been a massive success for so many people. And this is why when I offer people free mini therapy session, I ask this very specific question. That is, I will help you heal, but are you willing to practice the lessons that your subconscious mind will tell you? I'm not the one giving you the lessons or instructions going forward. Your subconscious mind will reveal the lessons, but whatever your subconscious mind reveals is your responsibility to practice into your reality. And once you start practicing those lessons, somehow you always end up manifesting or attracting your SP or your desired relationship. This is how your subconscious mind works. If you follow the instructions, the results are permanent. And I hope that this video gives you a great insight into how powerful your subconscious mind is, how you can remove the resistance, and comment down which stage do you feel you are on. And I will reply back by helping you understand how you can move to the next stage. I will see you guys in the next video. Up until then, stay happy, stay blessed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and leave a lovely comment to show some love. Bye bye.